Hello and welcome. I've got a very special video. I have a Guerlain haul to unbox with you today. So I figured I'm going to do an unboxing and then do a very quick get ready with me. I picked up some products. I went shopping at Guerlain and yeah, I'm excited to try out these new products. Before I start, I did take the sustainable packaging. So there is it's a normal cardboard box and there's a bee in the front. And here it says, thank you for choosing a parcel that minimizes the amount of packaging used and that promotes the use of recycled and recyclable materials. Guerlain will recognize your gesture towards the environment by donating 1 pack of bee-friendly flower seeds, which will produce 10,000 flowers for bees. Anyway, let me get straight to the unboxing and I'll show you what I picked up. So the first product that I picked up is the eye pencil, and this is in the shade Plum Peony. So I've been wanting to get a purpley shade for eyeliner for a while. And I've been eyeing the Victoria Beckham Satin Cardgel liners, but I've never tried the Guerlain one. So I decided to pick up the Guerlain pencil in Plum Peony. This is the number 4. And I will do a very quick swatch. This is exactly what I've been wanting. So it's a very nice color. I'm just going to blend it out a bit to see what it looks like blended. And then I picked up the Guerlain Terracotta blush. So I got the shade 03 Deep Nude. And let me just open up the box. I haven't tried their blushes before, but I'm curious. So this is what the packaging looks like. I know that they're refillable as well. And okay, I'm just going to take out this plastic. And here's what the blush looks like on the inside. It's a very cute size container, I would say. And I'm just going to do a quick swatch. I'm going to take quite a bit because you know, it's a blush. It's probably not going to show that well. And here is there we go. It's a beautiful color. I think it'll suit me. And I picked up 2 lip products. So the first one I will show you is the Kiss Kiss Tender Matte Lipstick, and I got the shade 258 Lovely Nude. I've never tried the Kiss Kiss lipsticks before. I've only ever bought the Rouge G lipsticks. This is what the case looks like, and here is the lipstick. This looks like a nice nude shade, and I hope it suits me. Oh, okay, I think it does. So this is 258 and it looks like a luminous matte, I would say. It's not a true matte. The Rouge G lipsticks, the matte one, that's a true matte, but this doesn't look like a true matte. I don't know if when it dries down it will look like a true matte, but we'll find out. And then I picked up the Kiss Kiss Bee Glow Oil, and I got the shade 309 Honey Glow. I've always loved the Clairon lip oils. I've never tried the Guerlain ones. And my camera died for some reason. But anyway, let me get back to the lip oil. So I picked up the shade 309 in Honey Glow. And yeah, I love the Clairon lip oils. And so I was curious to try out the Guerlain one. And I'm just going to take a little bit and put it on my hand because I'm swatching all of the products, so I can just as well. Yeah, it feels really nice. It feels, at first use, it feels similar, but it looks glossier than the Clairon one. Actually, let me not guess. I have it here. I will. So I have the hazelnut macaron one, which is just, oh, it's such a beautiful lip oil, but it's also very it smells like dessert. It even says do not eat because it smells that good. Yeah, it's definitely not as thick as the Guerlain lip oil and not as glossy, I would say. The Guerlain one is super glossy. The last two products that I picked up are the Météorites, and this I got in the shade 04. I picked it up because they've got the new packaging. This is the one that came out with the cherry blossom packaging in the spring. So I got this in the shade 04, like I said, and I'm just going to open it up. Oh, it's a bit messy. I guess it's expected when you ship it. It probably moves around quite a bit, but here is what it looks like. And the puff's quite messed up, but I can wash it at a later time. And oh, it's so lovely. It's like I can see shimmer on it as well. I'm excited to try this powder out. I've not tried the Guerlain powder before, so today is going to be the day. And I also picked up, to go along with it, the brush. So it's the same design on the brush. Oh, it comes in a pouch, and it's supposed to be like a fluffy brush that you use with the powder. Let's take it out of the plastic, and yeah, here's the brush, and it's very soft. Yeah, and you basically just roll this around in the brush, and then you can just pat it all over your skin to set your makeup. So I do see a nice luminosity to it, but I'm going to do my makeup now anyway, and then we will try out all of these products and see how they are. Before I forget, I did get some samples. When you buy from the Guerlain website, you get to choose 3 fragrance samples, and I picked up the Neroli Plain Soot. I have no idea about the fragrances. I picked them up. I'll try them out at a later time. I also picked up Tobacco Honey, which I think is quite a popular fragrance. And I got the Spiritueuse Double Vanille. So I picked up these 3 fragrances. Again, I will try them out at a later time. I just thought I'd mention them because they are in the box and I don't want to forget about them. Okay, I'm much closer, and I've pulled out my Guerlain Terracotta Le Teint foundation. I have this in the shade 4W. I love this foundation. I think it's like halfway empty already because I love it so much. I'm just going to take some and dot it all over my face. And I'm going to go in with my Kitco Danessa Myricks My One brush. This is such a lovely brush. And you'll see now, because it's just the quickest application. Look at that. And look at the finish from this foundation. It's quick, it's easy. This has been my favorite foundation last year, and I've still been using it this year because there's no fuss. You put it on, it's not full coverage because I do see some, you know, of my natural marks and things underneath that show through, but it's the kind of coverage that I like because it's quick, it's easy, it gives you a nice luminous matte finish, and I don't need to set this with powder. So one of the other reasons why I really like this foundation. And I like that they also released the concealer in the same range. So this is the Terracotta concealer, and I got this in the shade 4N. It's new, but you can see I've been using it a lot. Yeah, so this concealer I really like, and I've noticed that if I use this concealer under over foundation, I do need to go back in to remove crease lines, but I've also noticed that if I use this foundation on its own, I find like it doesn't crease on me. So that's quite amazing actually. I'm going to leave this to just sit for a little bit, and I am so lazy with my brows, so I'm just going to brush my brows. I'm going to brush my brows with the Denise Myricks My Kid Girl My 39. I'm just going to use a spoolie at the end just to brush my brows. And then I'm going to go in with the My 2. So it's this really nice brush that's like a diamond shape almost, and I'm going to just pat on this product. I love this concealer. Look at that. Effortless. It's so quick and easy and effortless. There we go. It's lovely. I'll come back in after I'm done with my eye makeup just to check for crease lines. Like I said, I find that I do get crease lines if I put this over foundation, but I don't get crease lines if I use this on its own without any foundation underneath. So I'll definitely come back and check for crease lines as soon as I'm done with my eye makeup. I've pulled out my Guerlain Ombres fall palette. I'm just going to hold this so that it doesn't fall on me. So this was the palette that came out during their fall collection last year, and I think I'm going to use the My 31, which is the My Yummy Blender Large, and I'm going to go into this beautiful chocolatey shade. It's a cool brown shade. I really like it, and I'm going to do just a very quick smoke. I also really love the formula for these eyeshadows because they're soft and they apply so creamy, but they blend so nicely on the skin. They're very easy to blend. I'm just going to use a little bit on the tip here just to create a little bit more depth, like right there. And then I'm gonna go in with my 20, and I'm just gonna clean this up. This is the Targeted Fluff Medium. There we go. And I'm going to use an applicator brush. This is the My 25, and I'm going to go in with this shimmery shade all over my lid. So I'm going to put that just all over. These apply so nicely. They're pigmented, they're creamy, they blend really nicely, and like you saw, I wasn't too bothered about going quite crazy on the outside because they blend so nicely that it's a quick fix just to blend everything together and make it look seamless. Okay. I'm just going to take some of that and go on the bottom as well. Just in the center. Then I'm going to use the My 17, which is the Targeted Fluff Mini, and I'm going to go in to this bright shade and just add a little bit of brightness just there. Like that. Now let's try the eye pencil, and again this is in Plum Peony, so it's a purpley fig purple color. It makes me think of a fig even though it's called Plum Peony. And I'm just going to use this to line and define my eye. I like how that came out. I'm not pressing too hard. You can see from the bit that I used, I barely used a lot of it. But it's new, so you know it sticks out, but I barely used a lot. I'm just going in lightly with this. I'm kind of just giving it a bit of a smudgier look. But it seems to apply quite nicely. Like that. I'm just going to try out the lipstick and give, I see there's a little bit of, it's so tiny it's not even recognizable, the creasing, But I'm going to very quickly put on this lipstick because I'm curious to see how it looks on my lips. I quite like that for like an everyday look. Yeah, very nice. I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for concealer. There's so few lines, but I do see a bit, just a hint of creasing. So I'm just going to do this just to make sure that there's no creasing. Again, I'm not going to set it because I don't normally set this, but I'm going to use the Météorites all over my face to see how it is. So actually, I think I am going to do that first, and then I'll try out the Be Glow lip oil. So here is the Météorites, and I'm going to again just put some of it on the brush, and then I'm going to just use this to very lightly put this all over my face. I should have done the blush first, huh? It's okay. I'll go in with the blush just now. I like this. I mean, it gave me, you can see a definite luminosity. It added a little oomph, I would say. I quite like how this looks, and I'm glad I chose the number 4. On the website it said for medium deep, but not deep. They suggested, I think, number 3, but I took 4 because I think it would have suited me better anyway, and I like the finish. Now let me not forget the blush. So this is the Terracotta blush in the shade 03 Nude, Deep Nude, and I think I'm going to go in with the My 6 brush. So I'm just going to, okay. I'm not really a fan of blush, but look at how that applied. Oh my gosh. I've always been scared of blush. I've been learning to like it a bit more. I usually have very mild, you know, flush of color that I put on my cheeks because I don't want it to be too much. But just look at how this applied. It's so pretty. What do you think? I quite like this. Now I'm wondering whether I want to pick up the Terracotta bronzer because I didn't. But now I really want to. Okay, let me just fix my hair. And Be Glow oil. I'm curious about this oil. It's very sticky. I think it must have like honey or something in it. It's very sticky. I don't want to use this because I don't want to mess up. Although I feel like the color is the same. But no, this is going to bug me. So I'm just going to take a bit, put it on the back of my hand, and use my finger to apply the oil. Because I hate messing up the applicator with color from something else. This feels smooth like honey. Doesn't smell like honey, but it feels so good. I'm just going to check how sticky this lip oil is. It's definitely stickier than the Guerlain lip oil. So I'm going to use this for a bit before I give you my thoughts on it, because I don't know how I feel about it just yet. I feel like the Guerlain one is not as sticky. It goes into the skin, and like if I normally do this with the lip oil and I blend it out, it blends into the skin and it feels not as sticky. This one is okay, but I still kind of feel like I had an oil on here. So I'm going to use that oil a little bit more before I gather my thoughts on that. But aside from that, I really love the look that I created. It's very nice, natural, everyday, glowy makeup look. And again, I didn't use any other powder except for the Météorites. I like the luminosity that it gives to my skin, and if I come in closer, it doesn't emphasize, you know, like this part of my skin too much. It's still looking a little bit blurry. Let me know in the comments what you think about this makeup look and what you think about all of the products that I used today. Have you picked any of them up, and are you interested or thinking about picking them up? Please let me know. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like and please subscribe if you would like to see more beauty content from me. I hope that you have a lovely day further. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.